Have you guys heard of these? So Haagen Dazs came out with a spirits line, and they have these alcohol-inspired ice cream flavors. So today I'm going to be trying out and reviewing these Haagen Dazs ice creams. Haagen Dazs came out with a spirits line, which is alcohol-inspired flavors. It does contain 0.5% alcohol. In the state that I am, anything that is lower than 0.5% is considered non-alcoholic. So you could purchase these without being carded and you don't feel a buzz from them. So as far as I know, Haagen Dazs came out with 6 flavors, and I have 4 of the 6 flavors here today. So I have the Rum Tres Leches, and then I have the Rosie and Cream. I have the Bourbon Vanilla Bean Truffle, and then lastly I have the Irish Cream Brownie. So I did decide to give these a try after my friend was raving about them, and I actually tried one of these flavors before. I tried the Bourbon Vanilla Bean, so I will be testing this out last. She did recommend the Rosé, which I didn't find the first time, but I have it here now. And then I picked up all of these at my local Kroger store. They are available at Walmart and Target as well. So the first flavor I'm going to try is going to be the Rum Tres Leches. So this is what it looks like. This is really good, guys. I have a feeling that I'm gonna like all the flavors in this line. So I taste the Tres Leches more than I taste the rum. There is a little hint of rum, but it's not too overpowering. There's some kind of you know when you bite into Tres Leches and it's that cake? There's something like that in here. So there's like swirls. I am getting cake pieces in here. So there are pieces of cake, kind of like, you know, that white flour cake. There are pieces of cake in here. And it's a really nice texture. This is good. It's more Tres Leche than it is rum. So I wish they added more rum flavor, honestly. It's good. I'm going to move on to the next flavor. The next flavor is Rosie and Cream. This is what it looks like. Oh wow. That taste is just like rosé. So this has a really floral light taste. This is really fruity almost. It's like a very, it's a fruity and floral taste. You know what though? I don't see any extra toppings in here. So I do see like a swirl of rosé, but I think the other flavors have something that's extra, like a brownie or a truffle or like cake pieces, but this doesn't have anything extra. I kind of wish they put like real fruit in here. If they put real strawberries in here, it would have made it a little bit better. Okay, this is starting to taste like I'm eating perfume. It's really good. but it feels like it's missing the extra topping. So I wish they added something that we could actually chew on. This is just straight cream and swirls. The next flavor I'm going to try is going to be the Irish Cream Brownie. And this is what it looks like. So there's a chunk of brownie right there. Yep, this tastes exactly like Irish Cream Brownie. This kind of tastes mocha to me. There's a little bit of like a coffee mocha flavor to it. So there are very, very thin chocolate chips in here, and there are really small chunks of brownie. This is tasting to me like a mocha shake. It's tasting like kind of like a mocha, like coffee and a brownie. So this is what it tastes like. It tastes like a coffee and a brownie. I'm not the biggest fan of coffee, so this is okay. If you guys like mocha, or if you guys like coffee and chocolate, then you guys would definitely love this one. The next one is Bourbon Vanilla Bean Truffle. So this was the first one that I tried. I actually tried it yesterday for the first time, and I ate the whole thing in one setting. But here I am trying it again. So here's what it looks like. This is vanilla bean ice cream, and there's swirls of bourbon flavor, and then the truffle chocolate chip truffles. So okay, so you could really taste the bourbon in this. Look at that. The truffles just melt in your mouth. So the truffles have a consistency. It reminds me of like when you dip an Oreo into milk and it gets soggy and it kind of just breaks up in your mouth. That's what the truffles remind me of, texture wise. Okay. So since I did finish a whole pint of this yesterday, I know what to expect. So my favorite thing about this are the truffles, but they're far and few. So I wish there was a truffle in every bite, but it's really like a truffle every third bite. Okay, so I'm gonna rate these by my favorite. So my favorite of all four of these flavors is the Bourbon Vanilla Bean Truffle. This is the first one I tried, and I finished the whole entire pint. And the flavor is just very unique. You could really taste the bourbon in there. You could taste the fresh vanilla bean, and the truffle has a very delightful melt in your mouth texture. This is the most unique flavor out of all four. Coming at number 2, I would say the Rum Tres Leches. So I'm not even a big Tres Leches fan, but this is really, it's just very light, and the flavor is just very, how do I explain it? The flavor is not overpowering. It's not too sweet. None of these taste very sweet, actually. They just, you know, hit the good spot without being too sweet. There's chunks of cake in here. You can really taste that Tres Leche flavor. So this comes in at number 2. I feel like the rum, they could have bumped up the rum flavor. So I taste Tres Leches more than rum, but this is still very good. So this comes in at number 2. So coming in at number 3 is the Irish Cream Brownie. So if you like coffee and you like chocolate, this is the one for you. I don't like coffee, so let's see. This definitely has a distinctive coffee taste. I like the brownies in here. I don't care for the coffee, but I do like the brownie. I can't really taste the Irish cream. It just tastes like coffee to me. It's good, but it's not my favorite. I hate to say this because my friend was raving about this flavor the most, but the Rosie and Cream comes in last. The reason it came in last is because there's no extra topping. I wish they would have added like fresh strawberries, fresh raspberries, like something. Okay, this does taste like rosé. It's a very distinctive, fresh, floral, fruity flavor, but there's no extra topping. I really wish it had something extra in it. But this is just straight rosé flavor. It's good, but it needs something extra. So I would probably like crush up strawberries and put it in here. It just feels kind of bland without any extra topping. The flavor, it tastes like rosé. This is not something that I could finish in one setting. So this will probably sit in the freezer all week. It's not a flavor that you could indulge all at once. Actually, after a while, it starts to taste like eating flowers or eating perfume. So out of all 4 of the flavors, I would repurchase the Bourbon Vanilla Bean Truffle. This is the only one that I really care for. I don't care for any of the other flavors. This will be my go-to if I were to crave ice cream. Honestly, this has been a really fun experiment, but I'm supposed to be on a diet, so after I finish all 4 of these, I'll probably start being strict on my diet again. But this was just a fun experiment, something to try out, something new to try. Alright guys, I hope you had fun watching me test and review these Haagen Dazs Spirits flavors. They do contain 0.5% alcohol in them, so if you're avoiding alcohol for religious reasons, this probably won't be suitable for your lifestyle. But anything under 0.5% alcohol is not considered alcoholic, so you won't get a buzz, you won't feel any different, you won't get carded. It just adds a little more flavor to the ice cream. They're very unique flavors. I do have a favorite. I have one favorite. I won't repurchase this after this video. I have to be good. I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm gonna be good. This was fun and I hope you guys enjoyed.